Testing, testing, microphone. Okay, good. Once again, I forgot to plug this in. Okie dokie. Oh! Hello, tag 10 minutes. One of my family members is getting a belated birthday present. It was a $300 pair of Sony headphones. Oof. Okay, fair enough. I gave you a belated one. Okay. Well, that's perfect then. Perhaps you can listen to my dulcet tones in better quality. Which might be a blessing or a curse, actually. Depends on your point of view. Hold up. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's the perfect YouTube dimensions again. Of course. I'm just going to leave it like this. Perfect. Well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome to MyStreet 5 years later. Today we are covering Love Paradise Episode 5. A new relationship begins. Yeah, as you can tell by the tone of my voice, I'm excited. We're getting a Sylvana episode in Love Paradise. Yay! And this is right after Athman Wonderland 2. Okay, think it's a blessing? Good. Alright, thanks. This is right after my favorite episodes, Phoenix Drop High as well, and almost towards the end of that series. I guess that's a good chance to, from a marketing point of view, to put Sylvana in the main series, since the other one is going to end, and she kind of has to maintain some sort of relevance. But the other part of me doesn't care, because Sylvana is awful, as I've said many times before. So let's just get this over with. Come on then. Without further distraction, on with the reaction. I almost did my review intro.
I'm not lonely back home.
Oh, whoops! I appear to have skipped forward. Okay, hold on. There we go. Did you know that Loving Caliber actually released the video for Faster Car in 2020? Like, their official music video took that long to make. It's interesting. There's also, I found out that, thanks to Aiden, that the song that I used at the end of the Music Girl episode 10 part 2 was called Skia Anyone. I just knew that from the fact that it was produced at the drama school that I used to go to, and I was introduced to it on the first day of me being there. So I knew that was written at least in 2018, and then the video again came out this year. Actually, I'm surprised. Sometimes musicians take a while to release stuff. Maybe I should go back to some of my old songs and release official music videos for them. Who knows? Perhaps it's not too late.
Morning.
Morning. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I saw you walking around like a zombie earlier. It was hilarious.
Please.
You say that. I played zombie with my cousin's 9-year-old daughter today. That was fun. It was actually fun. I'm joking. It was enjoyable. But there's a reason that I'm so tired. Well, I see there's several reasons I'm so tired, but that's one of them.
I'm adorable.
You won't get an argument out of me.
Oh, she fangirls when he compliments her. That's... Again, it's those small interactions between these two that make them such a good couple.
So, did you sleep all right?
Not at all. Ugh, those new neighbors are really loud.
Oh no.
They're the worst.
Hey, it
Well, one of them certainly is. I'll let you all decide which one I'm talking about.
looks like they're out on their roof.
Really? Let me see. Ah, it's a couple. Oh, and I think they're kissing. Woo.
Then maybe leave them alone.
Are you kidding? After they be acting like they want to try and run the world, I've
Yeah, you get used to that with those two.
earned the right to spy on our new fun neighbors. Because I can be fun too. They just don't know about it because I'm really fun. Ah!
Yeah, you can try and make out with him if you want, but that's not going to go out very well.
Hey, do they look familiar to you?
Oh, no.
Mom? Afmo!
Wait, is she called Savannah here? Or Savannah, sorry. Is it called Savannah? She's definitely called Sylvana, but why is her name Savannah in the credits? So we've been singing on this entire time? No, it's definitely Sylvana. What? What? Hold on.
My mom is over there. My mom is right over there. Oh my god. What is she doing over there? My mother. Aaron. My mom. Where is my mom? Aaron, that's my...
Other inhuman noises. Okay, they might have got Sylvana's name wrong, but at least they have good subtitles. We'll say that. She became Kawaii-chan fangirling for a second. Yes, for a second before she realized the horrible, horrible reality. Actually, I lie. Sylvana and Eric are all right together. They're not my favorite, not my least favorite either. It kind of needed to happen, I think. Besides, I'm pretty sure that Aphmau and Kitty will make great stepsisters, apart from the theory that I did where they kind of dated for a while. But that was in the past. Oh, that camera effect. Yeah, again, the background just warping. It's almost like Aaron's... Well, I mean, actually, no, he is being zoomed in on. I was going to say, we've got both those going on at the same time. Did they put these characters on a green screen just to get that effect? I wonder. Because you can do that in Minecraft. Anyway. Oh, welcome, fan. I mean, Kindness, you're right. You're back. You are here. At last you didn't miss one. Unfortunately, you came on a terrible one because we've got Sylvana in the main series. Hooray.
You! You weren't supposed to be here!
Neither was your own daughter, who is right there. You maybe want to say hi to her first. Faster Car Loving Life. Again, it's Loving Caliber. Are these... Did they change the name? What is going on with the subtitles here? I mean, I could have just turned these off, but I'm going to keep them on. They're giving me more stuff to talk about. It's not just Eel Sylvana. So I'm grateful. For real, though. Yeah. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else.
Okay, so the plan is to get my mom to love you, and then we tell her we're dating.
Yeah, good luck with that. You would pick the pettiest woman in the entire universe.
Though we could just outright tell her.
Yeah, you're adults. What's she gonna do about it?
But...
Do I look crazy to you? Your mother hates me.
That's her problem, not yours.
hate is an understatement.
Wow. Again, the one Beyonce joke and the lamb. That was it. That's enough for Savannah to hate someone. Well, if she hates Aaron for that, I can't imagine what she must think of Rachel Lycan later on. Ooh, that's gonna be something. The music makes me feel dead inside. I love it. Ah, that's the if you're talking about Faster Car, that's the epic nostalgic track of the series. The running joke is they used it for season 5 as well, so they said that even it got renewed for a second season. And I do love that idea. It's, again, even with the other theme songs that they've included for later seasons after the first one, and Phoenix Drop High, which didn't really have any proper theme songs to them, even then, Faster Car was still the one people remembered most. I think to a lot of people, it just symbolizes the summer to them, especially this particular summer. And we are very, very near to where I finally caught up with the series. And we've got one more episode, and then I would have been all caught up with everything. And then the rest of my experience with MyStreet was watching it as it came out. That's a terrible idea. Don't do that. I forgot what I said there.
I am not ready to die.
Good, because I've got plans for you.
What?
Yes, but we know, Jess. We've seen the rest of the script. Jeez, the amount of plans you had for this guy.
Kind of plans?
There you are!
No, what kind of plans? I have the plan to turn you into an ultimate werewolf and kill off everyone you love. I'm joking.
Mom! I can't believe it!
I know, right, Miha? Who would have thought we'd run into each other?
See, that's what you should start off with. Hello, daughter of mine that I raised for 18 years, you know?
Here, of all places.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Crazy in love, haha. Same Beyonce joke. I'm Levi drinking to that.
So, how did you guys manage to get tickets for this place?
Oh, right. Yes. How we got here?
I mean, it is interesting to find out that I think that that Eric entered the same contest that Aaron and Dante did, but yet his tickets were for some reason later than theirs. Like, but Aaron and Dante had to rush away with everyone else in order to catch his flight. So
that they had tickets to this place. Yeah.
Yep. And isn't this place amazing? The air feels so clean. And have you seen the view from the roof? Ah,
yes, you're in it now. That made it worse.
it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's so nice. Aaron and I were on the roof earlier, and the roof.
Yes, honey, that's what I said.
We saw you on the roof, kissing.
He's forgot about that.
Now, Afmao, I know what you're thinking, but
And you're correct.
your mother and me...
Kissing on the roof.
Sweetie, calm down.
Are you and Caitlin's dad dating?
Wait, the sucker's out of sync now? Jeez.
Okay, yes, you're right. I am seeing your mother. It's just, she's one of the gold darn prettiest gals I've ever known, and it's been a mite lonely back home. And
It's been a mad lonely back home on the prairie.
one thing led to another, and
His gimmick as a pro wrestler must have been cowboy themed. I refuse to believe otherwise. You can't convince me.
I'm sorry, we're just a bunch of rotten liars.
But you never lied. I mean, you tried to before. You almost said it wasn't what she was thinking, but you didn't. So, neither of you have actually lied. The one time I'm giving Sylvana credit here.
Was he always like this?
Are you kidding me? Like, all the time. Remember Caitlin's prom meltdown?
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Caitlin's prom meltdown, which again just happened, and we just saw that in the main timeline. So again, it got referenced here. So when Phoenix dropped high, I was already, of course, worked itself into the canon.
He's 100 times worse than that.
Oh,
Yeah, because his prom meltdown around Caitlyn going was even worse.
you.
Oh, you gotta go, because I guess I'll go to your grandfather's. Okay, alright then. See ya.
Big teddy bear. There. It's all right.
I'm sorry, I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
You're not the only one panicking in this situation. To be honest, you're actually better under fire than these two.
I know what we said, but... Half-Mal, your mother and me have been seeing each other for a while now. We said that we were gonna wait before telling you, but I didn't want to keep secrets from you. Truth of the matter is, I like your mother a heck of a lot, and I just want you to like me too.
Again, very mature. If only there were another two people who could say the same thing.
Oh, that's really sweet. But I already like you.
You mean it?
Of course I mean it. I've known you most of my life. And
Well, that's technically true, but also... Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, most of her life, she must have been 14 when she met him. She would have been 25 in this series. That's not most of your life. That's some of it.
I can't think of anyone else I'd like to see with my mother.
Thank you, Mia. See, Boo Bear, what did I tell you?
I had to step up my nicknames for Moena from Silas and Geneva. Boo Bear is one of them I haven't used yet.
Wow, I'm so happy for you guys. But this is a little crazy. Oh, I can't wait to tell Caitlin.
Yeah, again, crazy in love. But of course, you can't make that joke because then Savannah will hate you for years and years. Most of your life, in fact.
What? Why not? We have to tell her about this. She should know.
Well, yes, you're right. And we will tell Caitlin. It's only that.
My sugar pea doesn't take too kindly to her old man going out on dates.
What do you mean you're going on a date?
Now, sugar pea, it's just to get some coffee.
Well, let's just say my insurance didn't cover that one.
He's got a good point there.
I mean, yes. To be honest, this is probably one of the reasons why this is my least favorite season as well. Not just because they brought back Sylvana, obviously, but also because it really highlights the problems with Caitlyn as a character. Like, again, especially around this time when I was thinking that Caitlyn and Travis are my favorite ship, and they still are. I still love the way that they actually grew to at least, you know, like each other as friends, and then it became more later on. Legal arson. No, that wasn't legal at all. I don't think I don't think setting your own house on fire is even legal. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Anyway, the point is, but this is where Caitlyn's flaws really start to bug me, and obviously the way that it doesn't really get addressed too much. Like, obviously characters having flaws is no problem at all, but there's so much that this series leaves unanswered, especially around Caitlyn, that I think that's what drags it down for me. But again, you'll see more of what I mean as this goes on, because, you know, we're only just starting, and Caitlin's barely... As you know, Caitlyn has appeared a little bit, but not too much, apart from to force Aaron to sleep on a couch, even though he wanted to anyway. Whatever.
It's not like we want to keep it from my little sugar pea.
It's just that's exactly what we're doing.
That's right. We're going to tell her. We just want to wait for the right time.
Fine. I'm not happy about it, but as long as you plan on telling Caitlyn soon, I'll keep your secret.
Ooh, thank you. It means a lot to me.
Oh, enough about us. Are your other friends from high school with you? We know that Caitlyn and Aaron are here.
Good to see you too.
But who?
I'm glad. You know what? He actually fights back. I'm glad. I mean, I know that Aaron, a lot of the time, he's just trying to be as polite as possible to get Sylvana to like him. And obviously, he's the bigger man in this instance, both figuratively and literally. But yeah, it's good when he actually does, like, stand up for himself sometimes as well, because sometimes Sylvana needs a good dose of sarcasm. Absolutely.
Who else? Ooh, what about your not alone buddy? What's his name again?
Oh, wow.
Travis? He's not here, but we've been trying to call him. No answer.
He disconnected the phone lines by accident. He really is like Home Alone. Because remember, in the first movie, the phone lines were down. That's why Kevin couldn't call anyone.
But I'm sure he's fine. I wonder if Caitlyn actually called him today.
Looking through Gar's browser history. So you like to look at Wattpad, do you now, Garth?
That's always the worst thing on people's browser histories, is the fanfics that they read. So clearly, like, out of universe. Wattpad is an out of universe portal in this reality. That's for sure. Why did it seem like Sylvana doesn't like Aaron? Well, you have a lot to catch up on, my friend. But yeah, basically, if you didn't know, Sylvana in Phoenix Drop High, which was set 10 years at least before Season 2 happened, or even Season 1 for that matter, had an incident with Aaron where he upstaged her cooking and made one Beyonce joke, which is enough to warrant hatred for years to come. Anyway, now that we're all up to speed.
Hey, Travis?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at anyone's browser history.
Travis and Brandon, the show!
Really? Wow, what a great roommate. If it were me, I'd look through everyone's browser history. Oh, right. So I may or may not have burnt the cookies.
How bad?
The cookies are the same thing that happened in Season 1. Travis and burnt cookies seem to go together.
Ah! My cookies!
Yeah, pretty much. Also, does it mean Brendan and Travis have the same color scheme? Not just the same voice actor, but the same color scheme as well, apart from the hair.
Such a nice boy.
Indeed. There
Yes,
are others who are nice.
I know you liked Travis.
I mean, to be honest, if you want to pick one Aaron or Travis in this reality, I'd say pick Aaron, but, you know, at least nowadays.
why don't you run along and get us some drinks from the kitchen? I don't get to see my beautiful baby girl nearly enough.
No, not even enough to address her when she actually first shows up at the window. You go with Aaron first.
Sure thing, my schmoopsy bear. Want paradise lemonade coming right up. What would you like?
I do love that they have their own lemonade and Love Paradise. That just feels very on brand for them. Literally on brand.
Half mile?
Swoopsy bear? Did you swoopsy bear my mom?
She'll have the same.
Okie doke. 2
Oh, she made her own audio. That's nice. Again, great details.
paradise lemonades coming right up.
Oh, and Teddy Bear, could you fix some of those delicious strawberry puffs you make so well, too?
Oh yeah, this is where the strawberry puffs thing starts. I remember.
Anything for you, love boat.
Love Boat. Yeah, that's not a good one. You should
Now.
have kept Smoothie Bear.
There's something very important I want to discuss with you.
Mom? Is everything all right? What's wrong?
My mental state and my demands for my daughter.
You're not dying, are you?
I wish.
Miha,
I mean,
calm down. Everything
I'm
is
sorry. I'm sorry. I just hate this character so much. I can't help it. Okay.
fine. I have no idea where you get this.
And yes, Johnny, I agree. I'd so pick Aaron over Travis. And you know what? It's you know who was nice? Then burning house down. Kawaii-chan did the same thing. I mean, the fire only spread to the kitchen, so it wasn't like the entire house burnt down. But you know, Travis is fine.
Flair for the dramatic from. No, what I want to talk about is babies.
Babies? Aren't you getting a little old to have a baby?
Okay, bit rude, but also adoption's a thing.
Don't be frontin', yo! I'm a fine woman, still in my prime.
You've been talking to Ziana again.
No disrespect, yo.
Oh, Christ. Don't stoop to her level.
I just didn't think that was still your thing.
Yeah, but I agree with the next line. Babies are always her thing. That's one of the only traits that I admire about her, is the fact that she likes babies, because, yeah, babies are great. Anyway.
Babies are always my thing, Buttercheeks. Though you're not entirely wrong. It's grandbabies I want. From you.
Imagine your mother doing this and saying to you, yes, daughter of mine, young, fresh daughter, please, please, inseminate yourself and gestate for 9 months, going through the intensity of pregnancy, and give birth, just to satisfy me, not yourself, but me. Yeah. You'd think, that's awful. That's a pretty terrible thing to do. Oh yeah, I want grandbabies, give me grandbabies. There's not even one grandbaby. You had one child, Sylvana. You're asking for several from her. That's even worse. There's so many ways that you can just look at what she does and say she's so despicable. Anyway.
What? Well, I'd love to have babies.
That's a relief. At least she's on board with the idea at some point. At least. But my word, that the delivery of that request. My goodness. It's not even like, hey, can I get some grandbabies from you? It's like, no, it's grandbabies I want from you. We will discuss this very important thing. Get pregnant, Aphmau. Do it now. For your mother. Ugh. I don't know, unless I got a boyfriend and wanted kids, there's a fat chance of that happening. I mean, yes. Again, it makes sense. And in your case, obviously adoption would be a thing as well. And yet, okay, Aaron's face, yes. Obviously, the actual joke in the episode is that Aaron is embarrassed of the idea. I understand. You know, the whole babies with Aaron thing was going around at this time, especially if he dropped high in that minigame that happened. I understand. I just want to focus on... I don't want to focus on the stuff in the background that doesn't get addressed. Because that's the problem. If like I said before, character flaws are okay, but Sylvana goes for so long without any sort of repercussion for what she does, or any acknowledgement that what she does is wrong. The series does not depict what she does as wrong, it depicts it as funny, and it really isn't. And it ruins moments like this, where I'm supposed to be laughing at the fact that, haha, Aaron's been put on the spot, you know, his new girlfriend might want some babies, ooh, drama. It just ruins it for me, I'm sorry. I can't get over that. Even 5 years later. And yeah, there's surrogacy too, but that's still the same thing, yeah.
I'm glad you two are just friends.
Which you haven't actually clarified at all.
See how immature he is? Can't even handle talking about babies.
I don't think, Aaron. In any case, I'm not ready yet, you know? I kinda need to have a boyfriend first.
And this is where she starts lying. You know, she demands something from she demands a response from Eric and Sylvana, and it seems like they're guilty for hiding a secret which they didn't really hide for that long anyway, seemingly. Unless I guess it was as they started dating during season 1. And but yet she actually commends them for coming clean about this and worrying about, you know, getting someone to like you. And then she decides to lie about this. Is anyone other than Aaron and Eric going to be likable in this episode? Actually, granted, we've only seen 4 characters, so that does not really much to say.
I know! That's what we need to talk about. I am not getting any younger, and I want to enjoy those grandbabies!
Yeah, well, too bad. It's not up to you.
Also, I want you to have lots of them!
Again, lots of them. You had 1, Sylvana. 1! And you know what it's like to raise a child. Why would you try and impose on that same child the burden so many times over?
Mom!
Especially if she's not ready yet. Ugh.
Are we talking about babies? Have I ever told you about my Caitlin as a baby? She was the cutest darn thing I'd ever laid eyes on.
I mean, I have other children as well, but let's focus on Caitlin for now, because she's the one that's important to the plot.
Looked just like a little sugar pea. Made me feel gushier than a strawberry puff.
Strawberry puff?
Speaking of which, where are those? I thought we could come back with strawberry puffs and paradise lemonade or something.
Just roll with it.
Hey, strawberry puffs are great. I want to try one of Eric's strawberry puffs. Can Afma make a cooking merch line where we find the recipe of the Eric's strawberry puffs or something?
Here you go, ladies. A paradise lemonade for each of you.
Thank you, Eric. Now, listen to me, Mija. We have to get you a boyfriend.
Yes, enjoying your vacation? Well, too bad. We're going to get this boyfriend now. This isn't even a hypothetical situation. This is happening right now, Afmao. You're not getting a choice in this. We're doing this right now. I'm spending my holiday devoted to getting you hitched to somebody. I don't care who it is. I'm just going to find you a random person and be like, oh yes, please date my daughter. I want grandbabies. Give my daughter grandbabies. So not only is she going to try and impose that on a stranger, but she's also ruining the vacation of her daughter. I hate this episode so much. Ugh.
You've been single long enough.
Why has nobody slapped Sylvana? I really don't know.
Boyfriend, huh?
She's dating a pro wrestler. She's got thrown around a few times, you know what I'm saying? That's a joke, by the way. Domestic abuse is a serious subject. But still, somebody please just put her in her place.
You've got a problem with that tough guy? You've already had your chance when you took her to prom.
I was going to say, not everyone starts dating immediately after prom, you know that, right?
I won't let you get in my way again.
In your way. Yeah, again, in her way. It's not up to you. It's not your way. It's her way.
I told you this before. I don't need a boyfriend.
I know what you've said before, and even if you say you don't, I know you do.
You do?
Of course I do. It's in the way you say it. So full of loneliness. Why else would you have adopted a dog?
Because she wants a fur baby. People adopt dogs for other reasons, you know that, right?
Celestia?
Yes, Celestia. She's a great dog. But you're on a slippery slope. First you tell yourself you don't need a boyfriend.
Even though you just said that you wanted to get a boyfriend first.
Then you adopt a dog. Next thing you know, you adopt 20. All strays off of the street.
Oh no, she knows about the crazy cat lady. She's not going to go down that road, trust me. She's seen where it happens. And yeah, I know, I'm sorry, yeah. Wait. I thought Savannah wanted a strawberry puff, not a paradise lemonade. She wanted both. She wanted, Eric said, I'm gonna get you one of those paradise lemonades or something. And then she's like, can you get me one of those strawberry puffs you make so well? He's like, I sure can, Boo Bear or whatever. Oh no, Schwipsy Pie or whatever. I can't even remember those the nicknames. But yeah, that's both. Speaking of Celestia, where is she? Probably back at the resort. I wonder if Guy has a policy about animals. I wonder if there's like a lot of paradise has a thing where they can't, like where they're not allowed or something, where they have to stay in a specific place. We never know. She could be with the dog movers again. Remember that? From season
You
one?
just drive around the neighborhood looking for another dog to keep you company. I've seen it happen 100 times.
101 times?
You have, huh?
It's just so sad. And
I love the implication that she thought that Sylvana was going to be like that and adopt a bunch of dogs, because again she was single for years. I mean, particularly after Aphmau moved out, so it could have happened.
I don't want that to happen to you, Miha. You're just too pretty to not have a boyfriend at this age.
What happened to the mom that used to chase boys away from our house?
She's gone to the other end. It's like going from radical communism to Nazi. You know, you moved in the right direction and then overshot the mark by a lot and made yourself even worse.
I remember her.
Again, I like when Aaron fights back.
Well, there you are. Kawaii-chan said you might be Dad?
Did Kawaii-chan just stalk them again? I mean, it's not out of character for Kawaii-chan to look at them through the windows or something, but she should have been asleep by this time. I don't know.
Hey there, Sugar Pea!
Hi, Caitlin. And Aphmau's mom. What are you guys doing here?
I love how even as adult, Aphmau and Caitlin refer to the others as like Aphmau's mom and Caitlin's dad. They're not even over the fact that they have other names.
Surprise! Aaron and I invited your dad and my mom to the island. It's been a long time since we've either seen, both of us, we haven't seen our parents, so I thought it would be a perfect time to catch up.
Yes, unfortunately, if that had been the case, it would have backfired immensely.
Isn't this great, Caitlin?
Died when you started dating Aaron. Yeah, again, would have saved her a lot of trouble. Kawaii-chan watching through a window. Yeah, exactly. Or it came to her in a dream. Oh no, she's having premonitions about shipping moments. That's when she's gone. That's when she's incurable. No.
Sure, I guess. It has been a while since I've seen my dad.
And you never call!
Not this again.
Oh, Eric, you leave her alone. Ignore him, Caitlin. We have more important things to discuss, like who would make the best boyfriend for Aphmau.
Yes, so important.
Boyfriend? But isn't...
Not now.
Isn't that something you never wanted for Aphmau? You were always scaring boys away back in high school.
That's the hypocrisy of a lot of parents as well. They're like, oh yeah, you can't start dating too early, but then as soon as you've been forbidden to do so for years, suddenly it becomes not only okay, but also sort of mandatory in a sense, except for the fact that you can't mandate that anymore.
Not all of them. I was just talking to Aphmau about Travis.
Caden's like, no, Travis is mine.
What do you think of the two of them together? Pretty cute, right?
Sylvana supporting the Travmal fanbase.
Travis and Aphmau? Travis.
You know what we should do? We should travel back home. That's right.
Wow, I'm so glad that Guy wasn't there to hear that pun. He would have been like, I'm sorry, but you are no longer on my humor level.
Right? Besides, we've spent too much time here. Come on, Aaron.
1 second is too much time around Sylvana.
Caitlin, let's go.
Well, I'd love to stay longer, but I'm actually tired from playing beach volleyball all day. Speaking of Travis... Oh, wait, I was supposed to call him!
Oh, we actually did burn the house down. So Brendan's worse than Kawaii-chan then. Fair enough.
Gotta grab all the fireworks, you guys, before the fire makes them explode the house. Let's see. Feathers, feathers, feathers. Oh no!
Dead. Bye, Travis. Rest in peace. You're gone. And also probably Brendan, actually. Brendan at least would have been caught by the radiation of the explosion. Yeah. 1 millisecond is too long. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Shiny. You're right. I misspoke. And yes, he's dead now. Honestly, you would have thought.
So try
Anyway, that was that episode. So I guess the phone lines weren't cut. I just forgot to call Travis, which is fair enough. It seems like, again, this is one of the limited cast ones. Actually, we didn't see anyone. We only saw Eric, Sylvana, Afmal, Aaron, Caitlin, Travis, and Brendan. That's quite limited, actually. Again, as far as budgeting goes for voice actors and everything, at least around this time, I feel like that was something that makes sense. It's not like you have to have every character in every episode, and I'm very much aware of that. So yeah. Okay, but honestly, God, if that was awful. In fact, for some reason, I have this in as my in my liked videos. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna move that. I'm sorry, I did not like this episode. My apologies, Afmal, but I am going to dislike that video. Yeah, okay. Well, that was the thing. Again, there's always I think there's one episode per season usually that I don't like out of something, out of this series. Last time it was season 1, episode 28 with Phoenix Drop High. I can't remember what it was. I think it was lots of Sylvana ones actually. As soon as she gets involved, you know that it's gonna go downhill. God, that was all. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm not the only one who disagrees. You know. It just goes to show that I can be critical of my favorite show of all time, and I will be if I really feel so inclined. And boy, did I this time. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I believe that there's a Bed Wars server that I have to investigate. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But while in the meantime, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters, and subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll see you all. I forgot when to. I forgot actually. I need to figure out when the next episode is. Hold up for a second. Oh, okay, you said 3 days from now. Alright, good. Because for some reason, it's just not telling me. Like, you know, sometimes when YouTube just doesn't give you that information. Look, I scroll down here, and it says nothing at all. Freshman year's come to a close. Now it's time for summer, and summer means party, right? That's not remotely what happens in the episode, I don't think. But anyway, we'll find out. So I guess I'll see you all in 3 days' time, which I guess is June 23rd. I'm surprised, actually. Unless it's another Paradise episode in between, but I'll look that up into that in the meantime. So I guess Wednesday 23rd, so 2 days. Okay, fine. Wait, no, but today's the 20th. What are you talking about? It says 20th on my computer. Anyway, whatever it is, what it's going to be on the 23rd. So that's fine. Same time, same place, 5 years later. And on that note, until next time, farewell.